Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's Chama Chocolate here. Who be that? It's Chama Chocolate here again. They're doing maintenance outside here, so that's why it's noisy. Okay, let's do it again. Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's Chama Chocolate here again, and today I'll be going to see the stem cell doctor, the stem cell transplant doctor, for questions and consultations. So stay tuned and don't touch that dial, don't change that, don't switch that channel, don't switch. Hey, just woke up from that short sleep. What's the time to do?
2:07.
Yeah, I think I woke up like around what time? So maybe like 1:30ish, maybe 30 minutes ago, roughly. It's blazing hot outside. Hey Siri. Hey Siri, what's the weather outside?
It's perfectly clear at 99 degrees.
99 degrees, but it doesn't feel like it feels like hell. I've never been to hell, trust me, but it's hot outside. Ma? Your phone? Here you go, mother. All right, so I was sent a packet by the stem cell team. So I'm reading every instruction line by line. Yeah, because they want this and they want that and they want this and they want that. So, yep. Bear in mind that the appointment is actually tomorrow. So they're like, feel free to ask questions, bring a notepad, bring a pen, bring a voice recorder or a tape recorder if you want. You can come with a family, just one, either a friend or family. So I'm going with Naomi. And, yeah, basically all that information. There's gonna be more information for you guys. It's supposed to be tomorrow, so I'm supposed to be there 30 minutes before my appointment. So, and then there's forms here I have to fill out and take with me. Ooh, that's a lot of forms. But yeah, and then I have to meet with the financial advisor there to see what insurance says about it. Because I'm covered on my insurance side, because I already paid off all of my out-of-pocket and my deductible, responsibility, or like whatever I'm responsible for. Yeah, I paid for that. It's all paid for. So let's see how tomorrow pans out. 7:40, got off work, heading home. It's appointment day with stem cell transplant doctors. Gonna go see them today. However, I wonder how much hours of sleep, or how many hours of sleep I'm gonna get. So I'm supposed to be there like at 1 p.m. and it's like an hour drive from where I stay. And I'm working tonight. Yeah, day 3 over 3. Yeah, it's gonna be. And then I had a rough night at work. Like, when patients are like, I'm like, I'm gonna destroy your night today. I'm like, I'm going to. I don't want peace. I want problems always. Those kind of patients. Yeah, I suffered tonight, and it feels like someone used like a sledgehammer and hit me at my nape. That's how it feels when I'm stressed out. So it ain't funny. Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna go sleep now. By the time I get home, actually shower, get ready. Actually, maybe shower, dress up, do my makeup, and then sleep. So that when I wake up, I don't even. You know what? I can't do makeup and sleep. It's gonna smear on the bed. Oh, Choma, this week has been fantabulous. Really fantabulous this week. No, I don't even know what to say. Look at my skin. I need to go for another facial. Like, my skin a mess. I've got pretty brown eyes though. But nothing else on this one. Going down. Okay, this is how madness starts. Yeah, she's laughing. I don't know why she's laughing. So she's the DD today or something? Okay.
I'm the DD every day. You know.
Well, we're on our way to.
You never want to drive.
We're on our way to the stem cell doctor's office. So I know my hand is not stable right now, so it sucks. Yeah. You told him what? Hey, take it easy. This game, see.
I mean, if
she ever gets a pilot's license, don't fly with Naomi.
You fly with me.
Don't.
You gonna get up.
You guys go. That's what's gonna happen.
You're not gonna plummet to your death. It's okay. I will drive.
I start thinking in my head.
Clean my edges.
Duh. Don't forget that inside there. Maybe like the one that went to Okashi farm. Yeah. But it is what it is.
Why are you breaking?
Jesus Christ is Lord. This guy's going to kill me today.
Oh, Jesus Christ is God. We know He is, but I'm not killing anybody. Darling.
Really?
Just a little bit of breaking. Doesn't have nobody. And it's this fault too.
Okay. Alright.
Land Cruiser. If they say you should come and near me, tell me you're not seeing you. Because
Reunion Boulevard.
keep waiting because you have time.
Easy, it's obedience. Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ. I cannot fly.
In 900 feet, use the right 2 lanes to exit to Commerce Street.
I don't know, they want to talk finances first. Let me know if I want to do the transplant or not.
Everything has a process, okay?
Let me know.
Your husband then, I will give you 7 cartons. 7 cartons of Gouda because he's going to be the ultimate man. What's up with you? Is that why you're pregnant? Oh no, this one, like seriously, this one. I am in the building now. I have to go up one and go find parking because parking is hectic. Yeah. So I'm waiting for my turn to be seen by the doctor. Finish doing everything about insurance. I mean, you know America. Money comes first. Yeah. So we're waiting. Still waiting for Naomi too. How do I feel? Is that the question you want to ask? I'm feeling positive about the whole thing. So I have my AirPods in. It's not a problem.
Okay.
You can hear me. Yeah. Yeah. It serves as a microphone too. Low-key. See? I know my stuff.
Well, I'm not tech savvy.
I want to stop by.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So she is gonna be my angel. She wants to donate stem cells to me for this whole stem cell transplant thing. So I see how it goes. I'm being positive about it. Binder was given to me. I guess there's a little lot of information in it. I don't know, but let's just see. Life-changing transformation. I see how it goes.
Life is compromised too. So if we have something that we can change that, well, why not do it? Okay. Ideally, we should do a donor to a recipient transplant.
Okay.
Because that would be, you know, change. You know, I mean, even if you get sickle cell trait, so that's fine. Okay. And the way we do it, you know, we give you chemotherapy.
Yes, I read about that too.
Completely wipe out all of your bone marrow cells.
Okay.
Okay. And then we put cells from a donor into you, like receiving a blood transfusion.
So this time it's not through the bone.
No.
But how do you harvest it from her?
From the veins too. We no
And then
longer
you
use
spin
bone
it.
marrow.
Wow.
We call it bone marrow transplant. We no longer use bone marrow. So for the donor, we give them some medications to increase the total number of stem cells, blood stem cells from the blood. Then we start an IV, connect you into a machine. The machine removes the cells that we need, and you receive your own blood back.
Oh,
So you're in a share
just
for
like
about
dialysis
3 hours. It's similar to dialysis.
Okay.
Yeah. So and that's it. No, we don't have to go, you know,
dig in because it's painful.
And then once you receive it like a blood transfusion. If I don't tell you that those are the cells, the transplant,
you wouldn't know.
It looks like blood. Okay. But even, you know, we give you chemotherapy, we put the cells in, and then once we do that, it takes about 2 weeks.
Okay.
For your blood counts to drop and then recover.
Gotcha.
And what happens is that these cells, they float around, they settle in the bone marrow, and that takes at least 1 week or so.
Oh,
so
not 1 month?
No.
Wow.
Then you don't see the formation of new cells until about 10 to 14 days, you see? So that, you know, once you recover, and then that's it.
Wow.
So during that period of time, obviously, you're not forming any of the blood cells. So white cells or infection fighting cells, 0. We have to protect you against infections.
Isolation.
In isolation, but not even that. We'll see.
Okay.
You're not in a plastic bubble that we used to do. So you can receive visitors, you can be out of your room. We wear masks, you know, to walk around, you know, that type of thing. So it's not completely like that, okay? And we need to give you blood transfusions and platelet transfusions until your counts recover.
Okay.
And then that's that. So from the beginning to end, it probably takes about a month.
Okay.
3 to 4 weeks, if we consider, you know, all the chemo first, put in the cells, you know, 3 to 4 weeks.
And this is her in the hospital, right?
In the hospital.
So the chemo, is it radiation?
No, we don't use radiation for this one.
Okay.
We use chemotherapy.
All right.
So it's a series of chemicals that we give IV.
All right.
We put a catheter, and we normally put it here, you know, so that
peripheral.
Peripheral IV. But it's a kind of a central IV. So it
Central
starts here,
line,
but it goes here, or finish here. So we draw the blood through that. We do everything through that.
So fertility, I want babies. Because the chemo could affect my ovaries. Another question that I have is, since my blood or my cells will be changed to AA or something better than AS, does it mean that if I now have babies, the DNA will be changed so I can marry anybody?
Correct. No. That's a very good question. Well, number one, the issue of fertility. I think it would be a good idea to see someone to collect some of your eggs ahead of time.
Oh, you guys don't do it here?
Yeah, we do it. Well, I don't do it.
No, of course, because he said it's part of the package.
Yeah, we
Okay.
take care of that. We can
Okay.
refer you to a center, and it's across the street, basically.
Okay.
Anyway, so, but it's not that all the patients undergoing transplant are going to be sterile.
Okay.
See, and particularly now that we're not using radiation. In the past, we use radiation of almost everyone, and that is more likely, but we don't use radiation for that very same reason.
Okay.
So, but sometimes it happens, and then to be sure, it would be a good idea
To save
have
some.
that. Yeah.
Okay.
Like 10.
That's that. But we have many patients outside, not necessarily sickle cell, but other patients that we see do the same type of treatment, and they have children afterward.
Okay.
So anyway, what did you ask me before?
Does the whole thing change my genes?
Yeah. No, and it doesn't change your genes.
Okay.
So you still carry the genes, so you can, because the only thing that we're changing is your blood cells. So your blood cells are going to be from your donor. So let's say if you receive a donation from one of your brothers, your blood cells are going to be male, but the rest of your body is here. No, you're not going to change the way you behave.
XY chromosome.
Not the sorry genes. SRY
If you
genes.
change your behavior, don't blame me for that.
She be like, yo, what's up? Okay.
You start liking to go to Home Depot and all that.
Not those.
Oh man.
No. Only your blood cells are going to be
Changed.
from the donor.
Okay.
But you still have the genes from the other one. But that's a very good question, okay? Because that's why I know that you're proactive in that regard.
Oh, she
So
has
that's
to be,
very
honey.
good. No, that's
Getting
good.
checked,
You're good, yeah. So that's important, okay?
Yeah.
But only the blood cells are going to be changed.
Okay.
And actually, if you are, I'm talking to you like you're going to be the donor, but anyway.
Yeah, I know. It could
She's
be, or
been
it
saying
could
it for
not.
years.
You have to excuse me if you're not going to be, but anyway,
You're
we'll
good,
see.
yeah.
But so, if, for example, if you're a different blood type as compared to you, then your blood type is going to change.
Oh.
Oh, I'm O negative.
Right now I'm AB positive. I'm a universal receiver, so I'm gonna be giving everybody.
You're good, yeah. So,
Yeah.
but you'll change the blood type just to give you or reinforce that
Okay.
all the blood cells are going to be from the donor.
So basically, the only thing that changes is the blood
The blood.
cells, the blood type, probably the blood genotype.
Correct.
But my tissues, for example, let's say somebody has an issue, I want to give them one kidney. Does it affect my cells? It just remains whatever I have.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Just your blood.
Just the blood. Okay.
Right. For example, you watch TV, right? You know that if they want to do a DNA test, what do? They ask for a blood sample or they do a cheek, right?
Yes, swab.
After the swab, yeah. So that is getting some cells from your cheek that are your own.
Okay.
The blood sample is
It's
going to
not.
be from your donor.
Yeah.
So in reality, if after the transplant, if someone asks you, well, I want a DNA from you
They don't need that.
because you're suspected to kill this person.
They'll
So
take
which,
my
Which
swab.
one do you
They'll
want?
take the swab, not
No,
the blood.
they give you a choice.
Oh,
You can do the
take
swab or the blood. Well, which one would you say?
the blood, because it's not really yours.
Exactly.
Oh, wow.
And blame the donor.
Yeah, they'll blame me.
Run away.
Don't get any ideas. No. But you see the concept?
Yes.
So yours is going to be exactly the same. Only the blood cells are going to change.
Okay.
Side effects from the chemo. Well, a lot of side effects.
Okay.
Because the chemo, it kills any cell that is multiplying at the time that you get it. Okay. So and we have a lot of cells in our body or tissues in our body that are constantly being replenished. The blood, one of them. You pull blood every day. Your hair grows every day. You may not see it every day.
Oh man.
You have beautiful hair, but you're going to lose the hair. It's going to grow back.
Okay. It will go back.
They grow back, so don't
worry, you're not bald-headed.
You look a turban and that type of thing, you're going to look pretty anyway. Okay? It's a temporary thing. But again, you need to know that.
Okay.
Mouth sores. The lining of your mouth is constantly being replenished, so sometimes, not always, but sometimes you may have some sensitivity or just sores.
Okay.
Again, also temporary. Nausea, vomiting, diarrhea.
Those ones are classics every time.
Exactly. Those are, I call it generic side effects.
Yes. Yeah, those are classics.
That happens. And you know, the risk of infection that we discussed that when you have knockouts, okay? That's that. And we also then, we have to deal with problems related to rejection, okay?
Yes.
That's why even though she's willing to donate for you, I have to test them.
Of course.
To see if there is a better match.
Gotcha.
Because that becomes more important. We can do what is called a half match.
Okay.
You see, you don't have to be perfectly matched.
Okay.
But if you have a sibling that is perfect match with you, well, that minimizes the risk of rejection. You see?
Okay.
So that, you see, so we just have to balance all those things, okay?
I have a question. So, it's better to use someone who's AA genotype than AS genotype?
Not really.
Okay, so is it possible to test everybody at home?
Yeah, and that's what I was going to do.
Okay.
Because, you know, not only we're going to test if they are, you know, AS or AA, but we're going to do what is called the HLA matching, which is the compatibility testing. That's a completely different aspect.
HLA?
HLA.
What does it mean?
It stands for Human Lymphocyte Antigen.
Okay.
That's a system that our body utilizes to recognize what is yourself and what is different.
Okay.
See? It's a series of letters and numbers, you know, so but that's a system that our immune system utilizes to see, okay, this doesn't look like myself, so I need to destroy it.
Gotcha.
So that if you're compatible, HLA match, then the risk of rejection is less as compared to, okay?
Yeah.
So in your particular case, if there is one of your siblings that is fully HLA matched with you, that's the one that I want to use.
Gotcha.
Regardless if they have sickle cell trait or not.
Okay.
Because that takes more priority. Because that's the other problem when we do this type of transplant, graft versus host disease. Rejection. You can reject the cells that I put in.
Then you go into shock.
But more likely, the cells that we put in may reject your body.
Really?
Yep. That happens more frequently. That's what we call graft versus host disease. The cells, I mean, you're not identical. You see, so her cells are going to see now growing inside you, they're going to see your body. They should see your body as a foreign. And will attack. That's how we fight infections. That's a normal reaction. And because of that, when we do this type of transplant, we have to give you some medications to minimize that reaction. Okay? And those are immunosuppressants.
Yeah, I know.
At some point, we should be able to stop all of that.
Okay.
So it's different as compared to, let's say, a kidney transplant or lung transplant. Those patients have to take the same medications for life. They never get off those. But here is a different situation. Because the immune system is formed from the bone marrow. So it has the capacity of relearn, okay, this is my new body, I cannot reject it. Okay, but that sometimes it takes some time. Sometimes we never accomplish that, and then you have to take medications for a long period of time. Okay. But we'll see. That's a different, all right?
Okay.
So, but that's what we need to do. All right?
Yes. So during the time when I'll be, you know, in sort of like isolation, when I'm in during chemo, is it like, are there some foods that I can't eat and stuff?
No, you can eat whatever you want to do.
Okay. Because sometimes
can she do herbs?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they tell you, you know, the neutropenic diet, what is called the neutropenic diet, which in essence, they tell you no fresh fruits or vegetables.
Of course.
But we don't follow that.
Okay.
So you can eat whatever you want to.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you have any questions more?
No, he actually hit everything. I wrote down questions for you.
Check.
But
just
you
check.
already he did. He hit everything. Cause maybe one more, I guess.
So I would have to be in-house on site for that 1 month.
Correct.
Okay.
What kind of care might she need after we get home? Will she be okay?
Very important question. You need to have someone with you most of the time for some period of time. We say at least another month. So, you know, we have to set aside 1 month to do the transplant when you're in the hospital, and at least another month or maybe 2. Because when you're recovering, you're out of the hospital, you have counts, that's when the immune system, your new immune system is getting stronger. That's when we see the graft versus host disease. And we just have to follow you really carefully. Okay? So initially, it's not rare. You have the transplant, you get discharged, I'll see you within 2 days.
Okay.
And then probably twice a week for a couple of weeks, then once a week for a couple of weeks, and every other week for a couple of times, that type of thing.
Yeah.
And you know, I mean, we want at least 1 month, if not more. We ask you to have some caregiver for about 2 months afterwards.
Okay.
Because
It means I can resume work because I'm a nurse, so I can't resume work after.
Well, we'll talk about it, but you know, but I still want you to set aside 2 full months.
Gotcha.
I think you should be okay to resume after that, but to play safe, okay? I mean, because sometimes you know, your immune system is going to be low. So being a nurse, you get exposed to all kind of.
Yeah, that's the most dangerous place to be.
Yeah. So if we can stay a little bit, okay, because this is a serious deal, you know. So we want to be sure that after going through that you don't develop a body infection and then okay. But because of that, you know, if you develop an infection, you can get sick really quick, and that's what we need a caregiver.
Okay.
You see, it doesn't have to be living with you or attached to you, you know, all the time. But you see what I'm saying? So we just need to make those arrangements at some point.
Okay.
And it doesn't have to be, you know, the same person all the time, obviously. They can be, because we can rely on you on getting sick, and going, hopping the car and going, you see what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
And I don't stay in the hospital for as long as she does. It's just for a couple of hours, right? To get, any of us.
Yours is on an outpatient basis.
Okay.
You don't have to be in the hospital for anything.
Okay. Because I was thinking of insurance, because my insurance is from my job. So if I go tell my job, oh, hey, look, I'm about to get this procedure. I'm going to need 2 months off. He said, you know, I don't know what they're going to say.
Where do you work?
I work at a rehab hospital.
I mean, that's what we just have to plan that ahead of time.
Okay.
Know, so, okay.
Because I mean, I don't want to lose that insurance because I already did my own due diligence on it. No. Yeah, and this is really expensive. So without insurance, you know, it's hard to do it, you know, because of the medications and that type of thing. Yeah. Okay.
You could just pay for it regardless, even if you're not getting a paycheck.
It's out of pocket. Oh, you mean the insurance?
Yes.
Is there a way
you can pay for your insurance?
Yeah, I mean,
instead of them taking out from your paycheck.
Because this is so. I mean, please advise me because this is FMLA or something.
Yeah, I know, and even, you know, hopefully you're not going to lose your job, but
they need us.
Well, exactly. They, you know,
matter of fact.
But they are by law. You know, you do have the right, even if you lose their job. You know, at least they allow you to do what is called COBRA.
Okay.
So you do the payment for, you know, 3 months or something like that.
Okay.
Or sometimes they are required to pay you for 3 months or something like that.
Yeah, there's one they told me about. Basically, because you're sick for some time, and you're not able to go to work,
correct,
then the insurance pays you.
Yeah, correct.
So,
so there is kind of something that is called short-term disability.
AFWAC.
Yeah, and then they pay for that. Okay, so but we investigate all that. I mean, we have people that do financial clearance and all that stuff. I don't understand a lot of that. I don't want to understand a lot of that.
Okay.
But they take care of that and they help you with that. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
That's all.
So the first order would be to draw your blood, do the HLA typing, and then make arrangements for all of the siblings
to come
to do the HLA typing. Are they all live around here?
We all live together in one house. Yeah.
Well, good.
Mom and
Makes
dad.
it easier.
Yeah.
And I mean, and we have time to do that. You know, so it's just if you want to start by. Well, I don't know if I can do it today, but anyway.
Yeah, I can draw blood today. It's fine.
Well, just sometimes.
But we can do it some other time. It doesn't have to be today.
No.
I mean,
we can do it at any time, you know. So where do you, or half of your seat, 1 out of 4 would be a full match out of you, like the statistics.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then 2 out of 4 are going to be half match
Okay.
with you, and then 1 out of 4 is going to be no match. But it's at random, you know. You have, you know, those chances, but. You know, I have had some families that they have eight children. None are a match.
Wow.
You see? So that is just by chance. Everyone is by chance. Okay. And we have had some families that they have one brother or sister and they're match.
Well, let's see. Who knows if everybody's going to be a full match?
Yeah. What if you give David or two?
It's possible. Yeah. I said, what if everybody becomes a full match?
Yeah, then
bingo. Bingo blitz.
No, if we have the luxury of picking, you know, which is going to be, then we take into consideration. Well, who is AA?
Okay.
Who is ASS? Or if they are the same, then we go, okay, who is the same blood type?
Gotcha.
You see? And that type of thing.
You have to just keep going down it,
Yeah. Okay. So
Sounds
that's
good.
why we get kind of good. Okay.
Sounds good. So from now up until when do I stop taking Adakveo and
Keep taking that
hydroxyurea?
because the first step is just to go ahead and do the HLA tapping. These are blood tests. It takes about 10 working days to get the results.
Okay.
And then when we have years, well, if we draw the blood at the same time, then we'll have
we'll just come at the same time instead of doing
and then we can
2 trips.
compare, and then that's the first step.
Okay.
So we need to get the clearance from the insurance to do that, which shouldn't be any problem. And then do that, and then we'll sit down and decide who is going to be the donor and when we're going to do it.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay? So we have to do some tests ahead of time, you know, your heart test, lung test.
Yeah, the organs, yes.
Yeah, ahead of time. Okay?
Yeah. Because I don't know if I wrote it there too. That time we were supposed to go to Cancun, they wanted to open me up.
Oh, yes, yeah.
For what?
She had some pain.
I always
pain.
Oh, like it's a once in a blue moon type of pain in my stomach. It could be like here in the lower, not really lower quadrant, like right upper quadrant, or sometimes left upper quadrant. But usually towards this side in the middle. The gallstones from the gall. Yeah, everybody has gallstones. But then,
I don't.
It depends on how bad it is. But then they wanted to go ahead and open me. Like, I just came to the hospital, like, keep me under close watch, but they just wanted to open me. I'm like, no, I'm in the medical profession, and you don't go all invasive. At least there are medications to break down these stones.
But you see, when you have sickle cell, that's one of the things that you're more prone to develop gallstones.
Yes, one of my family friends, she took out her is it her gallbladder?
Yeah,
she took it out, and her spleen too.
Well, and then in sickle cell, you may have splenic infarcts.
Yes.
So you may have pain when it's in this side, you know, it's probably the spleen that, as part of the sickle, a part of the spleen doesn't get any blood supply.
ruptures.
And then the gallbladder, well, he says,
but it's been since that last year. I've not had that pain.
So let me tell you, it's just like the concept of doing transplants is being forever. I mean, for sickle cell. The problem is that, you know, most of the time we cannot find a donor. You see? Nowadays we can do the half match. You see, and that's opened, you know. And then we have unrelated donors. The problem is that minority groups, we don't participate in that. I'm Hispanic, we don't participate, whatever. African American, they don't participate. Asians, they don't participate. Well,
who's gonna
who is going to be? You know, it's just like, you know, there is a big need for that. But nowadays we can use mother and father, you know, or children, or half siblings. You see, and that has opened the world. So it's a new concept. Okay,
that's nice.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you. Have you heard of CRISPR with Cas9? Because when I was thinking of the stem cell transplant, and then I saw fertility issues, it's like, okay, let's see CRISPR.
No, but it's the same deal.
Okay.
Because what is going to affect your fertility is the chemo. When we do a transplant using the modified, we have a protocol here. We can do that too. By the way,
the CRISPR?
Yeah.
Oh.
What is CRISPR though?
Oh.
It's instead of using a donor, we're going to collect her own stem cells.
Yeah, it's autologous.
Okay, and we send them to a specialized lab, and then the lab gets the stem cells, and they put a gene
inside
or that prevents the formation of the sickle cells.
They fix the
sickle
error.
Hemoglobin. Okay, so that when you do it, what happens is that you don't form the sickle hemoglobin anymore, and then you go back to the fetal stage.
Yes, fetal hemoglobin.
Yeah, and the fetal hemoglobin gets higher, and then you don't have that. But that's more experimental.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
we can do it here, but
I'll do the stem.
Well, what's the success rate yet?
It's new.
I know. I heard of it last year.
Yeah, I know, but we still don't. Well, there are a lot of stuff that we still don't know. Is
genetic engineering.
It's genetic engineering. But the fear of the fertility deal is with the chemo. You get exactly the same chemo.
Oh, they have chemo with CRISPR too?
Yeah, I mean, you can't just change.
I don't know.
Because you know, we collect your own cells, right?
And fix it.
And then that's
and then
small
remove
amount.
some. Yeah, and then remove the remaining.
I have to kill your own. Because if I put this small amount against yours, what is going to happen?
Swallow it up.
Yeah. So that we have to kill yours, we put back the modified cells, okay? And then what happens? Well, these are modified in the lab. What if you don't...
GMO person.
If you don't engraft. You see? What if you don't engraft?
Yes.
Because the cells have changed a little bit.
So the better one is a stem cell transplant for now.
And actually, even if we want to do that, one of the exclusion criteria is that we should be able to do an allograft. This is an allogeneic transplant. So they're not allowing us to do that if we have matches and that sort of thing.
Okay.
Okay.
So these are you know, who are the candidates for this? Well, patients that have sickle cell, they don't have any brothers or sisters, they don't have mother or father, they don't have any potential donors. You see?
Then they can do first.
And then you can do that. So it's limited because it's experimental.
I'm happy I know this. At least I can share this out. And because there are people like me that are sick.
The outcome is really good.
Okay, that's good.
It's really good.
Okay, I have a question. So she can't swim because anytime she gets into the water,
I get sick
and everything. So after this, she can live her life.
I can live my life.
And
I can jump.
Go
I can run.
Yeah. Can she run?
Yeah.
She can't run.
Yay!
She doesn't know how. Like she can't run before.
I can jump. I can run. Sometimes if I climb the stairs,
too fast.
I start and I sit down. I feel this throbbing alarm sign in my head. It's like woo woo woo. If I sit down or lay down, the pain, the sensation will spread around the whole body, and that's a crisis. I have to stand, and then my spine is like throbbing like this.
Well, I mean, Yeah, anything can trigger those, you know.
Well, sometimes when I'm in fight or flight,
high, decrease oxygen tension, increase acidity of your blood. You become dehydrated. That's why it's important to drink
water. Yeah.
Whenever you sleep, your blood becomes a little bit more acidic, and sometimes you develop pain just because of sleeping.
What?
Yeah, that's why when you wake up, you parched.
Or exercise, you know. Yeah.
Oh man.
I know. It's just like
it's so much.
Yeah.
This life, man.
Nothing is balanced.
It's nothing.
Well, we'll put you back into that, okay? All right. Nice to meet you.
Thank you, sir. Wow, that was really, informative. So I'm happy. I'm drinking. Yes. Yay! Wow, I'm so happy about this. So the only thing I have to do my assignment on is insurance and that COBRA insurance we talked about. Yeah, so we have to see HR as soon as possible. So I'm loving this. Very soon it's time to start living my life like it's golden. Hey. One, yes. Okay, we're heading home now. Or might just go get lunch. I'm gonna have to go to work today, man. What's up? Anyway, thank you. Which way are we going?
There to the army. Where the moment of the stay. That's where I came from.
What the heck?
Yes. Okay, you can walk in.
Okay.
It's a walk.
It's exercise for my legs, so that when I kick somebody, they gonna feel it. Can you see me? Is it showing my face?
Yeah.
Oh, take a look at that. This place is beautiful though. Certified nurse. Hey, helping people and changing lives. That's what I want to do. With the help of God, with the mercy of God, with the grace of God. I think what I want to do with that. It's like, yeah. Hey, checking herself at the time mirror. Hey, Sanyash. Hey, look what on there. Do it again, do it again, do it again. Get them. Say I do like videos here. Yeah, Anya Ruby. Very good. Lord. When I got upstairs, they were like, girl, you gotta take your shoes up to do your vitals, and not just vitals, like just take my height. I'm wearing heels. And you know, you gotta slay. We're warriors. I gotta slay. Ooh. Wait, we're going off? Lord of hosts. Let's go.
visits. Restaurants near me. I'm not going to be sick again. Jeez! Like, you have no idea how happy I am. Like, God is good. I'm happy that He kept me till this time, up to now, in the face of every uncertainty, every pain, every shame, every depression, all of that. I thank God for being with me, even though I've not been a good daughter to Him sometimes. I thank Him for His love. I thank Him for His immense glory, His unfailing love, His unending mercy, His plan for my life. I thank Him for everything. How am I even supposed to thank Him? Like, it's not enough. It's not. You should follow me and thank God. Thank God for Choma chocolates. Thank God for Choma Woba. Like, just thank God for me. Thank God for me. Please. Thank you. Woo! Yes, so excess love. God's love for me is too much. Oh. God's love for me is too much. Oh. Yeah? Are we not out yet? No. Yes, I thank God. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord, for your love. Thank you, Lord, for your grace. May your name and your name and your name and your name alone be highly exalted. May your name and your name and your name alone be glorified. May your name be magnified in Jesus' name. Amen. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Yeshua.
Credit card or cash?
Thank you, Yeshua. I don't have cash. Cashless, madam. Like, don't you? We run a cashless economy. I'm in your pay. Not for you. Okay, I'm getting your card now. I'm home now, and I'm really happy. So I will be hearing from my doctors and to know the next thing to do and the next step to take. So probably by the end of this year, 2020, I will be sickle cell free. Yeah, all thanks to Jesus for that, all thanks to God for that. I'm so happy. So it's all good. So I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification button so that anytime Choma Chocolate posts something, you get to have a taste of it. You get to view it and see it. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video, or you will see me, because I'm not seeing you guys. You will see me in my next video. Okay, thank you. Bye. Have a good one. Love you guys.